Well, Mr. Ranger Doggy, it says we're live. L-I-V-E. Yes, yes. Let's get some coffee. Let's get some coffee. Yes. Coffee. Just a little coffee. Just a little coffee. This morning's coffee is brought to you by Pinky Pigloo. Pinky Pigloo. Call me some coffee. Yes, this morning's coffee is brought to you by Pinky Pigloo. Yeah. Oh. All right. Happy. A super duper. Happy Tuesday, 2 for Tuesday. Hope all is well, swell. Totally hip and groovy. Totally hip and groovy, no neck of the woods. I'm gonna try this new coffee I got yesterday from Pinky Pigloo. Thank you, Pinky. That is good. That is good. That is really good. Oh man. Good stuff. It really is. Oh yeah. So yeah, just hanging out. Just hanging out here at the good old truck stop. Enjoying the air conditioning. Air conditioning's been cranked all night long. It was a little humid last night, so it felt good here in the old VW bus. Let's see what the temperature is in the old VW bus. A nice 70 degrees. Yeah, I'll show you. It's a 70 degrees in the old VW bus. 70 degrees in the old VW bus. In the old VW bus. It's about 70, maybe 68, 69. It is nice in here. Mr. Boo Boo's, he's had his breakfast. He had breakfast. He didn't like snack or anything like that, or just eat his treats. He had breakfast. He was ready for his breakfast, and he has Pinky Pigloo pill treat. He sure did. Yeah. So yeah, Mr. Boo Boo's he got his appetite back, and I'm starting to think why, maybe, possibly, for the past 3 days, he hasn't had much of an appetite. And I'll tell you why, what my thoughts on this situation is. Yesterday, the day before yesterday, I'll back up a little bit. Day before yesterday, after I got back from the lake, this would have been Sunday evening, I got back from the lake, and I got the bus set up, and I walked over to Subway, and I'm parked at the very end, closest to Morgan Road, and like seven parking places down. Anywho, I walked by this Ford Ranger pickup truck on Sunday afternoon, and I noticed a funky smell coming from it. And I seen in the back of the truck there was like a small ice chest. So I figured maybe somebody left some meat or something in the back of that ice chest, and it's been rotting away in this Oklahoma summer sun. Well, yesterday when I got off work and picked up Mr. Ranger and got back here, set the bus up. After I set the bus up, I go sit in the shade of the big Flying J sign while the bus cools down. So while I was sitting in the shade, a gentleman came up to me, one of the gentlemen that stay in his van over here, and it was like, that Ford Ranger pickup truck that's been parked over there for 4 or 5 days. Yesterday morning, they found a dead body in there. A dead body, folks. A dead frickin' body. And that's what I smelt, was a frickin' dead body. Not in the ice chest. but in the car, in the Ford pickup truck itself, whoever was in there, you know, they put blankets up around to keep the light from coming in at night, because they're obviously living in their vehicle. Well, they died. They literally died in their vehicle, and that's what I smelt Sunday night, Sunday evening, like that, like ugh, freaked me out. And I was talking to the cashier this morning, and it come to find out that there was no foul play, which was a good thing, because if there was foul play, yours truly would not be staying here. But I guess the person, the gentleman that was found deceased, overdosed on drugs and died. K-Dog, what's up, brother man? Good morning. Much love, brother. Much love. I'm glad you came hanging out this morning in the old VW bus. I was just telling everybody that yesterday they found a dead body 7 parking places over from the bus. This person, I guess, did some drugs, maybe Friday, Saturday night, died in their car, in their Ford Ranger pickup truck, and sat for 3 days rotting away. Seven parking places away from where I've been staying. Freaky, man, freaky. But yeah, I guess he died from a drug overdose, and the cashier said he's been working here 12 years, and in 12 years, that's the second body somebody has died here on the parking lot of the truck stop. So freaky. That was my Monday. That was my Monday excitement yesterday. I was blown away. I lost my appetite. I had a hard time going over to eat. I went and ate some food last night, and I kind of nitpicked at it. It was not cool. So here we are, rolling in at 7 minutes after the hour. It's a Tuesday. The 11th. Is it the 11th? Or is it... What day? It's the 12th. The 12th already. Wow. Day for you and me. Tried to break into my apartment. What? Somebody tried to break into your apartment, K-Dog? So they weren't successful. They just tried. Man, I'm sorry to hear that, brother. Man, I guess yesterday was an eventful, very eventful Monday. I'm gonna get a little bit more coffee. Just a little bit more coffee here. All right. What the heck was that? Oh. So yeah, man. Yesterday was a lucky day. Mr. Boo Boo stayed over at Brother James and Sister Dorothy's. A little news on Brother James. He's out of the hospital. He got home yesterday afternoon about 4:30, and all that jazz. He won't be going back to work until tomorrow or Thursday. But Mr. Ranger Dog will be hanging out with Brother James for the next couple days, hanging out with Brother James. So he'll have some company, some human company. Some boo-boos. Yes. Made it into the door and hit upside the head with a skillet. We got into a fight in the hallway. I knocked. What? Holy schmolies, K-Dog. Holy schmolies, man. Wow, that's some heavy stuff, dude. I'm glad the cops come and they caught the person. I'm glad Tampa J wasn't there. Man, that's heavy stuff, K-Dog. I'm glad you're okay. That's some heavy stuff, brother. Heavy. Heavy. So yeah, very, very eventful Monday, huh? This whole Tuesday is just a chill out type of Tuesday. Tuesday. What? He had brass knuckles, man? What kind of fools were hanging out around? Man, that's messed up, K-Dog. Man, I am sorry, brother. I'm glad you're okay. I'm sorry you got hit upside the head with some brass knuckles. Wow, heavy. What? He was already wanted? Multiple felony warrants, huh? Yeah, I'm glad they got him off the streets, man. I'm sorry you had to deal with that yesterday, brother. I'm glad you're okay. You're like, don't mess with a YouTuber. Don't mess with a YouTuber, K-Dog. Another headache. Man, I'm sorry you had a headache yesterday, K-Dog. I'm very happy you left this normal day at Evansville, huh? Jackie! You come sneaking in. I like scroll up and there's Jackie. Good morning, Sister Jackie. Hope all is well, swell, and totally hip and groovy with you. Totally hip and groovy. Welcome aboard the old VW bus this morning. You come sneaky in the trap door, but that's cool. You built a trap door. You come sneaking in at any time. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, I'm drinking some Pinky Pigloo coffee this morning. Some Pinky Pigloo. Some of this Sumatra blend. Good stuff. I was just discussing earlier about how they found a dead body here at the truck stop yesterday morning after I left, which is totally janky, totally freaking janky, yo, because I was camped seven parking spaces, like literally parking spaces away from this deceased person that was rotting away, literally rotting away. And Sunday evening when I walked to Subway, I could smell that. I thought it was like something rotting away in that ice chest. No. And good to find out. I was talking to the store clerk this morning, and come to find out that the dude passed away from a apparent drug overdose, more than likely. Definitely no foul play. Because if there's been a foul play going on here, I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. That's the last thing I need is like some, serial Flying J truck stop killer running around this place, So, gone. Yes, ma'am. So yeah, and it was the second body that they have found at the Flying J. The clerk has worked here 12 years, and in his 12 years, it was the second body. He said the first one was found midway, which I'm thinking is over here somewhere, about the place where I sometimes camp, and then of course yesterday they found that person over there. So yeah, a little heavy, but at the same time I'm kind of sad to hear the story, because it was somebody living in their vehicle in a Ford Ranger pickup truck, and they probably had nobody in their life, or maybe they did, I don't know, but it's just a sad story that they passed away alone in their vehicle. And if it was from a drug overdose, I understand, but it's still kind of sad, Dead body. Yeah, man, it's K-Dog. And then yesterday, after I found out about this, I'm sure it was all psychosomatic and in my head, but like I could smell death. Like I'd take Ranger out to go potty, and I could smell death out there. Like that smell, but I'm sure it was all in my head. All in my head. Catfish Jones. Catfish Jones. Good morning, brother man. You can be bopping in this morning. I was just telling everybody this morning that how they found a dead body here at the Flying J truck stop yesterday morning, just like 7 parking spots over from the old VW bus. So yeah, man, a dead body. Apparently this person was a homeless person living in his vehicle and had a drug overdose and died like maybe Friday, Saturday. They said he's been in there at least 2 or 3 days, rotting away. And on Sunday evening when I went to Subway to get a sandwich, I walked by that truck, that Ford Ranger pickup truck, and I was like, woo! You know, rotting meat, or there's a dead body in there. You know, actually a dead body. I'm like, no. Okay, I'm gonna get off those dead body things. It's starting to really kind of turn my stomach a little bit the more I talk about it. So good morning, Catfish, by the way. I hope all is well, swell, and totally hip and groovy with you, my brother. Welcome aboard the old VW bus. Welcome aboard the old VW bus. Oh my gosh, K-Dog. 2 weeks? I'm talking, that must have really stanky. Heck yeah, I'm glad it's totally hip and groovy with you, brother Catfish. Totally hip and groovy with you. I'm gonna get a little bit more coffee here. I'm gonna get a little bit more coffee, just a little bit more. Just a little. Sorry, I was looking out and see what somebody parked next to the bus last night while I was asleep, and they just left. That was the ruckus I was listening to. I was like, "What is that ruckus?" There's some ruckus out there. Funeral host, you come sneaking in the trap door too. Good morning, my brother. I hope all is well, swell, and totally hip and groovy. Totally hip and groovy with you, my friend. I hope this fine Tuesday morning brings happiness and joy to you, my brother. And go, brother Mark Fun Jones. He come hanging out too, man. He didn't use a sneaky trap door. He just came jumping on in. Thanks for hanging out, brother man. Caught your live stream this morning. Caught your live stream talking about bottom of YouTube. You're doing some voting, huh? Yeah, all that jazz. K-Dog. Heck yeah, much love, my brothers. So yeah, yesterday when I got to the Flying J truck stop, it was an interesting evening. Like I said, I was kind of because after I found out the news, and then I didn't really have too much of a hard time going to sleep because I was tired and I was ready to go to bed. Because the heat, you know, after working, you know, yeah, I drive the box truck around going from air conditioning to heat, and that alone can wipe you out. But once I get back and I'm, you know, working in the warehouse for the rest of the day, that heat can really wipe you out. And this is only, you know, what, second weekend of June? So, second week of June. So it's going to be a hot summer, a hot summer. Good coffee. Of course, yesterday, I got mail call. I got some mail call, VW mail call from our good friend Pinky Pigloo. Our good friend Pinky Pigloo sent Mr. Ranger Dog all kinds of good treats and stuff like that. And then she sent some coffee. I got some coffee. Today's coffee talk is brought to you by Pinky Pigloo. She sent me some really good coffee. Let me get the coffee. Right here, some really good coffee. It's West Rock who makes the coffee. West Rock Coffee Company. This is a Sumatra blend, Sumatran blend. All organic. Pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. I dig it. So this morning's Coffee Talk is brought to you by Pinky Pigloo. Pinky Pigloo. Let me catch up on some comments. All right, K-Dog. You have a good day. Catch your ride to work. Thanks for hanging out, my brother. I love you, my friend. I'll see you soon. All right, Brother Mark. You get some work done, too. Much love, my brother. Much love. Across this groovy globe of ours. And across the universe. So yeah. Of course, Mr. Ranger Dog, he's gonna be going over to Brother James' sister Dorothy's once again today. I talked to my my supervisor about possibly, you know, parking the old VW bus there on the east side of the building. And it wasn't a good idea, he said, because it all has to do with loss prevention. You know, even though he knows I'm not going to be... Loss prevention means they're just keeping things from getting stolen. And they like to see everybody's vehicle on camera and whatnot. So I understand that. So that's groovy with me. So Mr. Ranger Dog will just hang out over Brother James' sister Dorothy's. I'm going to talk to my bigger supervisor about maybe some days Mr. Ranger Dog hanging out in the break room while I'm working. So he can come to work with Daddy and be closer to Daddy as much as he can be. Because I know, you know, he misses me as much as I miss him when I'm at work. Because when I come and pick him up, he is so happy. Like yesterday, he was extremely happy because he got mail call from Pinky Pigloo. As soon as I picked him up, I showed him the package. I was like, ooh, we got some Pinky Pigloo mail call, boo-boos. And he was so happy. So happy. And I tried to vlog us opening up as I was driving. I forgot to hit record. I forgot to hit record, so yeah. But he was excited. He got his treats from Pinky Pigloo, and then we went live last night, and oh, he was super excited about that. You know, he got his treats. And thank you, Pinky Pigloo, when you watched the stream this morning. Once again, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I do. I do. I do. Thank you, K-Dog. Enjoy your day. And it's a Tuesday for me. Just a typical Tuesday. Well, I'm going to get me some more coffee and officially call it right here. Officially call it right here as last cup call. Last cup call. Drink it while you got it. Drink it while you got it. Yeah. Maxwell, the coffee maker. You've definitely done your duty. I will see you in the morning for coffee talk, you know. Coffee talk, just a little thing I do. Just a little thing I do. Yeah, last cup call, brother Catfish. Last cup call. Yep, I'm still kind of freaked out on what happened yesterday and the news that I received about what I've been camped next to basically for the past few days. But you know, it's crazy. It's crazy to think that more than likely, you know, that person, you know, passed away, you know, while I was just camped, you know, 4 or 5 or 7 parking spots away. That's freaky to me. But sad at the same time because they were by themselves. I know it was a possible drug overdose, but still. Still, man. So here we are already at 25 minutes after the hour. On the 12th, boo-boos. It's the 12th. It's the 12th of June, 2018. It's a Tuesday. It's a 2 for Tuesday. Two for Tuesday. Like I said, a little update on brother James. He is out of the hospital. He came back home yesterday, and he'll be going back to work tomorrow or Thursday. I think maybe tomorrow he'll be going back to work. It might be Thursday, but he'll be going back to work. He's excited. He's in good spirits. He's looking good. I'm glad he's looking good. I'm glad he's in good spirits. Like I said, I can't talk too much about his medical dealio, just because of out of respect for him. But you know, I appreciate all the groovy prayers his way, and I'm sure he would too. I know he would, because he told me about his card. I went and bought him a card on the Tuesday. On the Tuesday, he went to the hospital last Monday, a week ago yesterday, and Tuesday I went and bought him a card. It was like a card from all of us. It said, "Because we care." That was what the card said. And he was telling me how he read that card every night he was there, which, you know, made me feel good. And I'm glad I could do that for him, you know, like send that light out towards him, just to make him feel good while he's in the hospital. You know, that's the important part about being a human, you know, is we're capable of so much goodness, you know, so much goodness, but yet all we do is so much evil and so much bad stuff out there, you know, in the world. That's why every day I try to shoot a little bit of positivity out there, even though, if you know, in my life it might be a little not negative or anything like that, just a little emotional that day or whatnot. Like yesterday, I was really super worried about Mr. Ranger Dog. I've been worried about Mr. Ranger Dog because he hasn't been feeling good, and he hasn't been eating normally. Well, he started eating normally again today, and that's what made me think maybe he wasn't eating normal here, because he could probably smell what was rotting away seven places down. Because when we'd go to the lake, he was hungry, you know. So I don't know if that was the deal or what, but he ate his breakfast up this morning, lickety split. And so, like I said, Saturday I have an appointment for Mr. Boo Boo's. He's going into the vet just to get checked out, all that jazz, you know. I need to get his steroids re-upped and whatnot. So just a little checkup on Boo Boo's, you know, just to make me feel good, you know, just a peace of mind, you know, just a peace of mind. Oh, good coffee. That is good coffee. Thank you so much, Pinky Pigloo, for this morning's coffee talk, for this morning's coffee. I was getting ready to run out of coffee. I had just enough coffee for today's coffee talk before I needed to go buy some more. And then I get mail call yesterday, and there I got coffee. So I'm very grateful for that. So alrighty, folks, here we are, already almost 29 minutes after the hour already. It's been a fun coffee talk. They always go by quick in the morning. To me, they go by quick. And it's like, as soon as I get done talking with you fine folks, I know I got to start getting the bus ready and head on to work. So I've gotten quite used to setting up the bus and bringing the bus back down every morning, every night. You know, it's just part of my ritual. You know, I set my home up, I take my home down. I set my home up, I take it down, and I dig that. I really do. I just need to figure out how I can design some sort of a shower system in here. I do. I really, really do. Nothing that I'm stinking or anything. It'd be nice to have a shower at nighttime every night. You know, I get at least 3 free showers a week, a minimum of 1 free shower a week. And so, but here in the summertime, a shower every evening would be nice. Just, you know, and I could probably figure something out in this old VW bus. I probably could. It'd take probably a few hours to design something, but I probably could. Because, you know, I got standing room here. You know, I just would have to find a way to make water come in, or maybe a shower bag, but find a way to drain the water. I don't know, man. Just things for my old brain to think about. Anywho, I'll see you in the morning, you know, for some more coffee talk, you know, from right here in this old VW bus. This has been a great great talk. It's always a good talk in the morning. I enjoy starting my day out with you beautiful people. You know, starting it out, making it positive. I dig it. I met some really good, good, good souls through YouTube, and I'm excited for my future through YouTube, the future for all the friends I'll be making, all the friends I'll be getting to meet and greet in the future. The future is exciting. So I'll see you tonight for my Type 2 daily vlog. You know, it's a daily vlog of little snippets of my life. Comes out every evening, so stay tuned for that. So I'll see you in the morning. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Thank you. I love you guys. As always, be kind to one another. Love one another. How many times I say love in my outro, huh? Be grateful for every single moment of the day, because you just never know. You don't. Peace, love, and always Volkswagen grease.